Hey friends, it's Kip Icon and welcome back to Kip Plays DanganRonpa. In the last episode, we almost got through this trial. I think we're pretty close to the end here. And we have this amazing reveal that Celeste has been talking with the fake accent this whole time. Let's figure out what the heck is going on.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Oh, he said people's last names, right? That's part of why it made it confusing to me about what to call the characters, actually.
I got it! That's right, our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
That's right, over and over again.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I mean, maybe. Wait, Hagakure? Have I been saying Hagakure this whole time and it's been Hagakure? No. I'm sorry. I've been saying it wrong and I will continue to say it wrong. I don't like Hagakure. Ooh, it doesn't sound good.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Oh?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
Uh-huh.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Right.
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Oh?
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Right. No one has the same first name, or same last name as Hagakure's first name.
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to.
Oh no, yeah, and it's the person who suddenly has a different accent out of nowhere, doesn't it?
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Oh, what do you want to bet it's, Yasuhiro is her last name.
What did you just say?
Oh, the accent's back?
To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Ooh, that's good voice acting.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
Oh no, she branded herself.
Well, do I?
Whoa.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Well, why haven't you been on edge this whole time? You've been cool as a cucumber since we got here.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Uh-huh.
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up!
She's gonna say Celeste Ludenberg, isn't she?
My real name
Yep.
is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
That is something that's been on my mind, is why it says Celeste, but she says her name is Celestia. I mean, I guess her fake name really isn't that important. Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Oh no, is this gonna be another rhythm battle? I hate these things. Oh, no? No? Oh yeah, all we have to do is take a look at her e-handbook. Come on now.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Uh-huh.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
That's
How
right.
many times do I have to tell you?
You're gonna say Celeste.
My name is Celestia Ludenberg, God damn it!
It's upside down, I love that.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
Is it?
And since you have no way to contradict me,
Aha! That's right. All it's gonna take, man, it's interesting. A lot of these things boil down to just looking at the handbook, don't they?
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yep, it's the end of the line.
Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Don't know where my Monokuma voice is today. Probably because I haven't heard it in a while. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
That's it.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's how we gon' do it.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Uh-huh.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened?
Wow.
Please, just tell us.
She's not gonna admit defeat, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think she'll ever admit defeat.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
That's right.
Because.
Whoa!
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
I just noticed that crescent moon behind Celeste.
Fine then.
Oh, it's also
Let me
behind
settle.
us.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
All right, it's time for
That'll
the
bring everything to an end.
graphic novel edition of What Happened. Closing argument. Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of don't like these things because sometimes the clues are too similar. Oh, we're not gonna bring that poster up, keep bringing that poster up every time, are we? Alright, well, I'm gonna do this off camera since this doesn't seem like a lot of fun to watch, and I will join ya whenever we recount exactly what happened in the case. So, be right back. Alright, I think it done did it.
Killer is you!
And there were some fun panels in this one.
The killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Look at the Fumi's
was
face!
an accomplice. The killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Yep, that was Hiro.
That someone they met with was Hiro.
Oh my gosh, look at that panel there. Wait, what do I press again? Q to... Yeah, Q to take away the text. Look at that purple panel of Hifumi. I love it so much.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Yep, and then took a picture of him. Uh-huh.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him.
Look at that panel down there with his derpy face. That is maybe one of the best things I've ever seen. At least I thought it was until one of the panels coming up still. Just wait.
While the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
I'm sorry, but can we just take a look at I'm sorry, not Hiro, but Hifumi's face there? They're all priceless.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Like that one, for instance. They're all priceless.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
I mean, look at him there in the upper left. He's so good.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room.
Yep.
The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Uh-huh.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
Dang, so the picture of Hifumi was after he had already murdered another human being. Ay, that's
For these
creepy.
attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect.
I mean, this is all fun and everything, these trials, and it's a video game, but it's like, human beings are being murdered by their fellow human beings. It's messed up.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
Right.
They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds.
Right.
That the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
Yep. This.
The blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3.
Can we all just appreciate this gleeful? This is the Hifumi that has already committed a murder, so I guess has no problem just like dancing with blood everywhere. Wow. This is probably my favorite panel from this thing so far.
And turn the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Right.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
I love the killer over there pretending to be surprised.
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
What I will say about Celeste's plan here is, so at first I was like, wow, this was a really good plan. It's not a really good plan. It's just that it has a lot of moving parts and that they somehow miraculously managed to accomplish every point on their little list, you know?
He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
I'm really grateful for these scenes where we get to see things reenacted because, like, we would have missed all of this Hifumi doing physical manual labor stuff, which is just some of the best illustration I've seen so far.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Look at that!
But even Hifumi
Look
didn't
at
know what
that!
the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Look at him dancing, thinking he's accomplished the murder to the fullest extent. Ay ay ay. Dang.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them.
Yep.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Please tell me it's Celeste. Please tell me it's Celeste. I mean, we still have to vote, I guess, to find out, but this is a foregone conclusion at this point. I guess maybe we all could have kind of seen this coming, especially with the motive. The motive seemed almost tailor-made for Celeste.
You lose.
But would she really do all of that just for money?
Lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
I don't know, I guess maybe your whole backstory. We can't really trust you on since you lie about everything.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Do they?
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
I do really, really like Celeste. I just like her.
I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no.
Oh wait, are you actually coming clean?
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro, that's who we've been getting to know this whole time? We haven't been getting to know Celeste at all? Well, I guess we have been getting to know Celeste, the personality that she's created for herself.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
How is she gonna try to get out of it now? You know she's not actually just gonna roll over and take it.
Interesting.
Or maybe she is? What? Alright. Well, I guess I'm doing pretty good even though it's on mean mode.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Ooh, this is dark.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay.
Hopefully it's
If you
unanimous.
would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out. Wait, do we not get to choose? Or was us choosing her earlier our choice? I guess that must have been it. Yep. Bye, girl. Girl, she did.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinging scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Teiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, I mean, I guess I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure he relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to... Oh, did she say I didn't have to lie to get him to agree or something? Then did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. Wait, what? You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Her? For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Oh, alter ego! Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Oh, we get to see what we missed. Ooh, we get to see his room too, and of course it's like set up with all his action figures and posters and stuff.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. Oh, right. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Grr. So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did.
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it is hard for me to even say. He abused me,
What?
What?
and he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. I knew he'd gotten a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. You're kind of evil, Celeste.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna effing kill him.
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What? Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard! Bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with his barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
I have to save her.
Actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. She even managed to let that slip while she was going ahead with her plan. Oh my gosh, she is brazen as hecky. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Mifumi's creation? Duh! Are you kidding? Of course it was. I knew that from the beginning. Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first... Absolutely it is.
But...
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. So wait, she didn't even put in, think and have in consideration in her mind that maybe picking the person with the same name as her would be a good idea? That was just an oversight? That was just a coincidence? That's it?
let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Aww. I feel like I could cry.
But when you were explaining your plan to Ifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Ifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you'd actually let him live? Yeah,
Are you okay with this?
that's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that and he believed it. But he really was fine with you not telling him the whole plan? It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death. That's right, he was dancing around, wasn't he?
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we're nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But...
But All along you've been saying how we have to accept living here. Well, obviously that was a ruse.
You little bitch.
See, she said exactly what we're all thinking. Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever. Whoa, and we all know we gotta follow our drams, but at this stage, I don't think that's a very healthy thing to do.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
for me-
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours? Oh, and that's us. And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle? To live in a European... Wait... A castle? What? What am I looking at here? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I attained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence. What? What is she, just like a scene kid?
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream's been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I guess maybe I should say right now, follow your drams unless it means killing your friends. There we go, that's a blanket statement. Now I can't get sued. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
All there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? Aw, poor Owie. My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. Yeah, that's what I mean, is she takes pride in lying. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Wonderful.
I think I'd like to come back as Marie Antoinette. Well, things didn't end up too great for her either.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The Blackened disturbed the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For,
Her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
hold on to what?
What?
What? This is, oh, it's the key to the locker where she hid Alter Ego, I get it.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Well, don't take the hope away from the rest of us.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
Wait, what?
Well then,
What do you mean, which is why?
take care, everyone.
Oh, maybe she didn't see hope in all of them escaping anyway, so...
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. beautiful art for these cutscenes. Ooh. Wait, so is she getting her castle after all? Oh, that reminds me of the Silent Hill bunny. The burning of the Versailles Witch. Oh, that's a creepy Monokuma. Oh, she's being burned at the stake like a witch. Got it, okay. And she's just surrounded by the decadence that she so craves. Well, and then we get some fan service. You know, it's kind of like, I feel like this execution is a little too good for her. In the end, she's still living her fantasy, right? And this is totally different music than we've heard before, too. Oh, she's sweaty. Wait, what? Help, what? Oh no! The fire truck's not gonna put out the fire at all. Oh my gosh, I love that. Well, she thought she was gonna get her fantasy. Aw, very helpful, Monokuma. Very helpful. Thanks for that. Well, bye, Celeste. Or Tycho, or whatever your name actually is. It's over. The third execution is over. Heck yeah, it is. And so's the episode, friends. I was thinking about including the stuff that comes after the execution in this episode just to keep it all, like, chronological, sequential, whatever. But we're just gonna call it an episode, and we're gonna have fun with the denouement first thing next time, friends. So thanks a lot for watching. I have been, and I will continue to be Kip Icon as long as you, friends, continue to follow your drams as long as... Man, am I gonna have to start saying this for every episode? Follow your drams as long as it means that you don't have to kill your friends. Alright. Alright, that's it. Bye!